Wednesday night. Nope. Once more, hold up tradition. Guys, got to switch the mic over. There we go. There we go. Just so you guys can feel the quality difference. You know, you got to get the change
the timbre of our voices.
That's a choir student for you guys right there. Choir student.
You know you love it when I say
hey, we got that going early. Usually takes a little bit. We got some new guys like, what the heck?
Well, I figure if Owen's watching, they'll be still up and be embarrassed a little bit by his dad.
He'll leave. We got somebody starting their journey of growing a year. Hopefully that did not discourage you right there. But welcome on in, and hello, guys. Everybody.
My singing discourages?
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
yeah, I'm
okay.
gone. Yep.
Beer guys that sing.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
I got you. It's a lot. There's a lot of angles there.
But hello, guys. This is Beard Advice Live, the artist formerly known as Majorly Bearded. It's been a long way. It's been a long way.
Sorry, all I see is the word girth.
Okay. Yes.
Doug Sloan says you've got a lot of girth in that beard today. And I see that.
Me?
Yeah. Did you brush differently?
Here's the story. So I went about my normal routine this morning. Heat, oil, normal thing that you do. I got home from work, which was our first day in work for a while, right? For me, since conferences. And I don't know if there was any validity to it or it was just in my mind, but I felt dirty. I felt gross. So I took a shower right when I got home. So I showered, I washed and conditioned my beard after work, and then I applied oil just like normal, but I used no heat. And so it's not like a full-blown no heat day. I used heat in the morning, but I re-showered. So I didn't use any heat the second time around and went for that body, went for that volume.
Well, it's right now it's bam.
Mm-hmm.
It's bam.
Yep.
You know it. That's good. You know, you mentioned the whole kind of feeling dirty. I think we've kind of been at our houses. There's bound to be a few little psychological tricks that we're playing with our, like I usually am not a swearer at all. I don't curse, but when I have had a chance to play a few more video games and I have gotten into that to the point where I created a swear jar up on
wow.
Yeah.
The boys involved?
Well, they take the money out and spend it.
Okay.
And then go skiing and things. Yeah, it's also their courtesy jar, and they only have to put a quarter in, which I don't think is fair.
Oh, that's not.
But when they're not courteous,
when you are swearing in front of them, you got to put it in the jar.
Yeah.
Or is it honor code even when you're by yourself?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I mean, like I mumble it in my head. But anyways, I was just saying I was at school and I was kind of almost and I got to get back in that mode.
Yeah, and yeah, so part of that, right, with the new beard style, there's good and bad. I've been kind of playing with this a lot lately. The good is the volume, the body, the girth, right? That's good. But also the bad, you can't see it super well, but my sides aren't super clean. When I use heat, I clean up those sides a little bit, and it may not look like a big deal to some of you. A lot of you are probably like, oh, I love that, Dan. That's character. That's great. I like it a little bit more clean. I kind of figured that out. I actually went through a period of probably 2 months of not really using heat, maybe once a week at most. And then I went back and watched the videos, and I didn't really like the style. I didn't hate it, but I didn't really like it. So I'm kind of just figuring it out. It's part of the journey. It's what this show's all about here, is like seeing these things, acknowledging these things, and then being purposeful about them. Because when we give tips, everybody, it's from their own personal preference. It's the way we see things. You guys never have to listen to our recommendations. It's just giving you something to work from. So for me, there's good with it, but there's also bad. And I also like having different options.
Yeah, I think I don't want to pretend to be too crazy, but I do think your face shape dictates whether that little poofiness, a rounder face, you've got kind of a narrow face. A rounder one's gonna, I don't know, work the edges, make it. I look good.
Yeah.
No, that's my fancy term. I look good. I look good.
And,
I don't know.
And this is huge for beard advice. One of the biggest things that I have, I think, 2 videos dedicated to shirts and beards. Shirts determine everything. You're right about a dark shirt. Even though my beard isn't that long, a black shirt made a big difference. It really does. Especially if you have a little bit of, if you got a little bit of transparency towards the bottom, a shirt can kind of bring it together and make it look as if it's not so much transparent as compared to if you put a white shirt under here or if you put some lettering under there, it's going to make a big difference. So first thing for Beard Advice Live, think about the shirt you're wearing under your beard. Now, for the mayor or a business beard, short beard, it's not going to have as big of an impact because his beard isn't hanging over a shirt. He doesn't have that canvas behind him. So it's more so for the medium long beards. So just something to think about there. Boy Brian says, Mayor, your beard looks
I
great.
appreciate that.
Looks
That's
great.
very kind of you.
And I do have a little shout out real quick here. This is a huge happy anniversary to Devin and Kaylee. They are 3 years going strong. And she actually reached out to me and said he's a big fan of the show. And I would kind of make her night if we were able to give him a shout out and see his reaction. So Devin, I feel like you're a very lucky man to have a significant other that knows your interest, reaches out for your interest, and then wants to make you feel special. 3 years, happy anniversary, Devin and Kaylee. That is pretty cool. I enjoyed that other side getting involved.
We're very pro good marriages, both of us.
Yep.
We know we know it's always worked. There's, I think I was a little surprised when we first married that it was gonna, that there was so much communication needed.
Right.
It was like next step
especially
stuff.
when you get kids and you gotta be on the same page. So
But it's
yes,
totally worth it. So congratulations, guys.
yep. And hopefully they're in here. If not, we'll come back later and say when we see them in here. I didn't see Devin, but Kaylee did say at the beginning of the show, so I set myself a reminder and everything, and it popped up. So Devin, Kaylee, if you're in here, just say something to the people. If not, we'll circle on back and come back to you later. So, Mayor, Wednesday we talked about shirts, we talked about beers, you sang a little bit. What else goes on Wednesdays? Because I'm sure we have some new people here tonight.
Is there really anything else besides my singing? Let's be honest. No.
Nothing that matters.
So traditions, we have some. Mountain Dew is one of ours. We're back to the OG Mountain Dew today. Yeah. So we do Mountain Dew. We also eat a little beef jerky. I'll let you talk about, we've got an assortment today.
Yeah, so we got assortment. First one, we're going to save this one for last. And this is the Sriracha style beef from Beef Octane. Amazing.
Devin, by the way.
Great. Yep. I highlighted them.
Okay.
Amazing heat. Great stuff. I really enjoy the Sriracha flavor that's here. So we're going to save that to the end because these ones are a little bit risky. I don't know these brands. I did not purchase these brands. My beautiful wife, Samantha C., purchased these. And I tried this brand already, and I did not have a pleasant experience. So that's very rare. When you put meat in a bag, I generally like it. That's a
step one, step two.
Pretty good rule of thumb. Meat in a bag, and I'm going to enjoy this. This one was not great the first time, but maybe I was in a weird mental place. Maybe I got a bad bag. Who knows? We'll see what we got here. So that one is Brooklyn Biltong. We are fans of Biltong. I think I talked about this. Remember I said it was grass-fed and no sugar? Mm-hmm. I thought it was the grass-fed that threw me off. You thought it was the sugar that threw me off. So we'll see there. And then we'll probably start with that one just in case we got to wash the taste out, And then we have in here grass-fed again. And this one is Sweet Citrus by Jerky Gourmet. So it's a sweet teriyaki flavor with orange zest. And it is a gluten-free teriyaki. So we will see. Yeah, Adam, Brooklyn did me dirty. Adam's from that area, did me dirty. So we'll see. I want to see if they're actually from Brooklyn. They are from Brooklyn, New York. Yep. So Adam has one of my favorite ciders ever by him, 1911. But the jerky, it did me dirty.
And one other thing we do.
Oh yeah, what else we got today, man?
Tonight's this is our special monthly. We're doing a giveaway. Chesapeake Beard and Grooming is our sponsor, Command's Corner, the Facebook group, and this is the big night. We're gonna do a couple $25 gift cards for Chesapeake. Just do the codes; it'll be easy. We'll just need emails, and then we'll do one live here too as well for whoever's in here. Even Holly can try if she's still awake at that point.
Ooh. So, Mayor,
yes,
we have one for the stream. We have 3 for the Facebook group. If they're not entered, too late, right, for the
Facebook
this
group.
Week. But if this is the first time they're hearing about a Facebook group, is this the first time they're hearing about an exclusive giveaway? How can they join for next month? How can they join tonight to start making it happen?
Sure. So it's called Command's Corner, the bearded community. I am highly confident that if you type in beard under groups on Facebook, you'll see his logo as one of the top 10. We're starting to get a lot of people.
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
it's just me.
There he is. We're starting to get a lot of people coming in through Facebook. When we started, we had that extra little rocket boost from Dan's channel and all that. But now we're starting to see a natural, which is really cool because that gets to introduce them to you. Hey, what are all these guys doing about beards on Facebook? And then they kind of say, oh, this guy. And I think if you're into beards, there's not much you're not going to like with what Dan does.
Yeah, I agree. And a couple things here. So how do we enter in the group? First thing is be active. Literally, Facebook analyzes your movements and tracks what you do. So the more active you are, the more posts it's going to show. But essentially, with the week leading up to the giveaways, the mayor and myself, we make posts. We give a link in the group, and we even post it as an announcement. So if you are missing it in the group, either you're not navigating the group in a proper way, which is something I would be happy to help you with, or you're probably just not active in the group. So that would be usually the two things. If you're active, we have hundreds of people that have entered, so it's working there. The best thing that I can give advice, guys, if you're in Facebook in our group, is sort the post by most recent post. When you get in there, there's an option for by new activity, and then there's an option by recent post. Go recent. You see a lot more going that way. So again, and no fault, we know everyone has different involvement levels with the group and stuff, but if you're active, you can't miss it. You're going to see it. I absolutely promise there. Hey, Robert, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Awesome. And yeah, guys, in the group, we'll probably talk about it a little bit later, but the group is special. We say it all the time, but it really, really, really is. We did something cool for the first time in our group's history this year, and it does not seem like it, but we've been a group for over a year now. We're coming up on 13 months. But for the first time in the history of the group, we've extended beyond our close personal circle. And our close personal circle of moderators are guys that we get together with on a regular basis, very close friends. Our families know each other. And we have now brought in some additional nighttime moderators. We haven't even announced this in the group, but I know some people have probably seen it. We brought in 3 guys that pretty much are up when we're sleeping. Just to help out because we like perfection. We like the group to run perfectly. And we have some fantastic guys really based on their activity and their availability that have been crushing it for us. And in there we have Bill, Kinsman, and Philip that have just been crushing it in a great way.
They're graveyard shifters.
Yeah.
And already having such a positive impact.
Yes, absolutely.
What about an update? I think last week we were talking a little bit before we get in, because another thing we do is beard advice, and we are going to get to that, but we were talking about a special Command's Corner scent, and is there anything to report on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We actually, Mayor, if you want to grab it, I should have came prepared there. The square one that's facing you right there. Is that it? Let me see. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay. Guys, last week we started working with Whiskey and Hardtack, and we have what I believe is the first ever community collaboration, meaning at least within our community, where everybody came together that was on the show last week, and we are going to create a custom scent, a collaboration scent with Whiskey and Hardtack. And we put it together last week by giving feedback from you guys. Literally, we were picking out scents that you guys were throwing out there, kind of coming to consensus. Obviously, we have 175 people in here right now. It's not going to be perfect. We're not all going to agree, but we can get something that we're all going to kind of be in the same kind of thing about. And we have a tester, guys. We have a tester here. It's not showing, but it's just a straight up tester. And this is the Whiskey and Hardtack Command's Corner tester. Holly rush delivered some out for me and the mayor. And the profile on this is pretty amazing. Some of the things that we picked up from last week are, Holly, if you want to kind of, and Holly's in the chat right now, if you want to kind of give us some of the key notes that we threw out there, and you guys will be like, oh yeah, we threw those ones out. And then we'll kind of describe the scent. Mayor, if you want to give that one a sniff and be ready to describe it, let me make sure I have my date correctly here. But this one is going to be officially launched, guys, on Monday. This Monday. Oh, a positivity tester? It is. This Monday, the 25th of January, it's not going to be this bottle. We're going to have a legit one. I've put Holly to the limits, and she's been having to work overdrive and turn over real quickly. But we're going to launch Whiskey and Hardtack, Command's Corner, the Positivity. We don't have an exact name yet, but that Positivity collaboration will be on Monday dropped. We still have a chance to make some slight adjustments to it, but it is, to me, perfect.
Yeah.
Like truly, truly perfect. Okay, so we'll go over this one, and then we'll give our take on the scent here. There were lots of citrus suggestions, several cologne requests, but a lot of people did want some more earthy, not patchouli, but earthy natural notes in there. So what we are looking for, guys, in this is going to be a citrus cologne with some earthiness, but not hippiness in there. And that's kind of what we gave Holly to work with. She whipped some things up, got it over, and we can make adjustments. We're going to describe it to you guys, and then we'll kind of let Holly take notes from there.
I'm not amazing at like saying that's this, but when I smell that, I get uplifting. I get it isn't as simple. It is right over that edge into cologne. Would you agree with that? Just barely a cologne, but it is a cologne.
Yep, where you get a lot of scents combined that you're not able to fully pick them out.
I get freshness. I get like maybe if you were to walk out into a like a blooming flower garden or something, like a spring, just a really invigorating, uplifting, positive. I think it's positivity about them.
So Jonathan, I think that ocean scent is in here. Yeah. That's a part of the cologne-ness. I would say that there's a citrus base, but there is, like you said, you walk outside, you get the fresh outdoors, you get the kind of there's almost an ocean cologne. It is in the world of cool water. I'm not the most familiar with colognes, but I believe I have smelled cool water, at least with a remake with a beard company, and it is kind of in that realm. So yes, I think that one is in that realm, and we are looking at launching an oil and a smaller butter, I believe, to go with it.
And what it is not, it is unlike anything I've ever smelled.
Yep. No, there's nothing I could compare this to. I mean,
like ocean breeze. Like there's a hint of it. That the breeze has got the. It's good. It's really good.
So
awesome.
And you guys were sending in recommendations all week too. Several of you messaged me and sent those in, and I was getting them over to Holly, and she is really good at what she does. I'm nowhere on that level of mixing scents. I'm nowhere on that ability of layering scents. That's not a strong suit of mine. She took everything there and she said, yes, targeting the regular oil size and a 1.7 ounce butter. That's awesome. That's awesome. For once in Dan's fave, I did not do lavender or mint. So it wasn't me designing this scent. It was everybody. It was all of us, which is really cool. It's not just a straight up Dan or Mayor scent. This is a community scent. So, and that was really cool to see it all kind of come together last week to be able to have this and wear this, guys. Monday, we are looking at dropping this on Command Corner. Monday. Be there, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll make it rain. We'll have some giveaways and all that stuff, guys. It's going to be pretty cool. We would love for you to be involved on that process as well.
Last time, Whiskey and Hardtack, you had them. I was spending my money.
That's awesome.
I rarely do that, but there's some things, and I don't regret it.
Right.
No,
when I recommend things, I recommend them as if I'm recommending them to someone I see every day, someone that I know they're going to hold me accountable because they spent their money. Clearly, I recommend Whiskey and Hardtack. Clearly, I recommend Chesapeake and these other companies.
And if you've never tried Whiskey and Hardtack,
that would be the time.
The feel and beard, you would never regret it. It's such a great carrier balance.
That meadow foam seed oil is so good, and it's just a straight up medium viscosity. It would make everybody happy. Whether you like thin, thick, middle, you're going to enjoy their carrier. I've never heard someone say their carriers don't work for me. Ever. And there's almost every one of my favorites. There's always outliers where like, dude, it just doesn't work for me. I've never once heard someone say they didn't like. I've heard the scents, right? I've heard different aspects along those things. But I've never heard anybody say they did not like the oil, the feel of the oil. So yes. Okay. And hey, Carlos, you're in that range. Absolutely. I think there is some oak moss vibes in there. There's some ozone in there. We have a lot of that, those kind of, the feel of just like the mayor said, walking outside to that freshness. Yep.
Yeah. Because it pops.
Yep.
It doesn't, it is, when we say cologne, it's barely a cologne. It really is invigorating.
Yep. Bill, I'm not sure. That's a really good question. I believe it is a run of 100. We'll be doing 100 to begin. And then after that, I think there's a possibility of bringing it back. I'm not really sure. I didn't really dive into those details, or if I did, I don't remember them. I was just really caught up in the process and truly how cool I thought it was that we developed it on a live stream within a community.
Yeah, that's a first, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Less,
for sure. For this channel, it's a first. It is absolutely. So, guys, Monday, be there. Okay, I will do 100, and we'll figure it out after that. All right. So we're not saying fear of missing out. We're not saying it's all gonna go. But if you want to be in that first 100, I would highly recommend being there on Monday. I have a feeling we will get a good chunk of those, if not all of those 100, churned out on Monday. All right, man. I want you to go first on this one. Be honest with it, and don't. We don't gotta be stirring the pot to make it sound worse than it is. If it's all right, tell me it's all right. If it's bad, tell me it's bad.
I'm gonna get in the gutter and
yeah. Sometimes I feel like people have to kind of bring it down a little bit to feel special. Mac with the cheese. What's up, Mac? All right. Thoughts on so this is our first one, guys, and we're gonna get to the beard advice. Don't you worry. We're gonna get to the giveaways. Don't you worry here. And the beard advice, the beef jerky we're starting out with is Brooklyn Biltong. This is original, and the part that scares me is sugar-free. Now, I've had this company, but I don't know if it was this exact one.
So I think it's really good. It just doesn't have the pop of a normal one. I think I might be ending up eating most of that, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean, though? It's good. It's fresh, but it doesn't have the standout.
So, Aaron, great question here. So if you guys would like to be a part of Beard Advice Live, I have the rules scrolling down at the fancy little ticker on the bottom. You're going to send pictures, your problems, your goals to Dan_command@yahoo.com. If you have not entered before the show, you will be in next week. We promise we'll get you in then, but we won't be able to feature you tonight. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's not as bad as I remember. It's not as bad as I remember.
It's just it's a whole, it's a kind of a plain jerky, it's plain biltong.
If it was a beard oil, it's an unscented beard oil.
Neutral, or whatever. Everybody's got their unscented. Yep.
And then we got the OG of Mountain Dew. Hey, if you're a Mountain Dew drinker, guys, what is your holy grail of Mountain Dew? What is your favorite flavor? For me, it is Code Red. OG always has a place in my heart, always has a place in my fridge, more importantly. But what is your favorite Mountain Dew of all time? And I know not everybody drinks Mountain Dew, and that's all right. But my favorite is Code Red. That's number one for me. I do enjoy Voltage. I do enjoy Baja Blast. And I do enjoy the OG. Those are probably my top favorite ones.
Mine's got to be probably original. It's just the most drinkable to me. Although Code Red's really good, but I just don't feel like I could do it. It's a little bit sweeter.
Oh, so good. I love the way it just takes over your mouth. Just so good. Yeah, and I know a lot of you don't drink pop or don't drink Mountain Dew. I totally get that. It's probably better off, but this is your treat yourself, right? I don't really do a lot of bad things in my life, but I enjoy a Mountain Dew from time to time. All right, so let's get some beard advice first. I know at least one person who isn't going to be able to make it tonight with a follow-up, but we prefer people to be in here. So if it is your turn, just write a comment that says something along the lines of like, hey, it's me, something like that. And after we do probably 2 of these, we'll get our first giveaway from the group and keep it kind of rolling from there. In a bonus of being in the group, guys, for these giveaways, you don't have to be live in the stream to claim your winnings. If you enter in the group, you're good. You don't have to make the show, but we will have one that's live in the show tonight for a gift card. All right, so the first one we have is Francisco. That's fun to say. Francisco, are you in the building right now? What's pop? Funny. Are you in the building right now? And then the second one we have is, let me see if we got a name here. We are looking for Corey. Second one we have is Corey Young. So Francisco and then Corey, followed by Michael, and I have a couple pictures of Michael here, but Francisco, that's fun to say, not Fernando. Yeah, yes. All right. I'm glad you guys got my Francisco reference there. Soda, Coke, Pepsi, whatever you guys call the pop. They're making fun of the pop part. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't Francisco the Formula One racer in Cars, like Cars 3?
Probably.
Yeah,
probably. I was thinking of the line in Elf when he goes to the store. He's like, Francisco. That's fun to say. Is that the name?
I don't know, but I do remember the part.
I'm pretty sure it was Francisco that they had in there. All right, we're still looking for. We're gonna start with Francisco. Hopefully he's in here. If not, we will. He'll come back and watch it on the way back. So this is for Francisco, guys.
Wants to know how to grow a healthy beard and what we think of his style. Was watching your YouTube, Dan, and saw that we give advice. So
okay, so let's check Francisco here. Just want to make sure we don't have anything else for him. Nope. So Francisco is new, guys. We like to have a lot of kind of like detail and background and goals and stuff. But if we have somebody new, we're not going to turn them away. We're going to try and help them out and give them some advice. So
because you may not know the jargon,
right, exactly.
Lingo.
Yeah, really good point. Really good point. All right, so this is Francisco, guys, and we want to give him kind of any feedback. Maybe if he wants to go for a certain type of style, maybe if just whatever, if he's a new beardsman in the community, what are your thoughts? What are your feedback that you can give him as a community, as an experienced kind of beardsman that we have out there? And if you guys like beards, please hit a thumbs up. We have about half of you that have probably not hit the thumbs up yet. That would be appreciated. These videos stay up. We leave them on the feed. Marin, why don't you kick us off?
Sure. So one of the things, I think you're at the boar's. It's time to get a first boar's hair bristle brush and start training those hairs. Your growth pattern looks like it's going to lean towards, a few different styles of a beard. You got a good mustache. I think the darker hair is gonna pop when it gets a little thicker. Certainly a lot of growth in the underbeard. The chin, that's going to take some time, but I think that's something that's in your future too. Basic healthy habits are brushing and combing, starting to train that skin, starting the use of an oil. You're definitely ready for that if you haven't started doing that. I don't think we're in a heated brush range right now. I think you definitely have the potential if you want to go that route to getting a bigger beard and all that.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying grow. If you don't know what your goal is, I think for sure let it grow because that's going to kind of give you some options on there. If we're looking at it and really, really taking a hard look at it, Joseph says, I think a short business beard would look nice. That might be in the cards. It's really hard to tell right now. There are areas that are thinner, whether it's under the lips, whether it's on the cheeks. I can't fully tell what's going on underneath the beard. But really, the only way we'll be able to find out at this point is for Francisco is grow it out, my friend. You can always grow it out and then come back if you need to. When in doubt, grow it out, as Brian Carter said right there. So, I think everybody's kind of on board with that one. For sure, we know you can rock a short business beard. That looks great on you.
You're almost there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have also said patience. So I agree with that. Pretty simple, pretty easy one. If you're trying to find out what your beard can do, you just got to let it grow. You got to see what it has the ability to do. Good. All right. And then we were looking for another one. I think these ones might have been in just after. Okay. So we are looking for, is he in here right now? We are looking for Corey Young. And then after that, we are looking for Michael. And if Michael's not here, we'll wait for him because I didn't have a whole lot. Hey, Jake, I didn't have a whole lot for Michael, but as he sent in, I kind of wanted to honor the message that he had there. So, Michael, are you in the building? And then also looking for Corey Young. And then followed by, in case they're not here as well, we got Zach B. Zach B, are you here? Okay, so I'm looking for Michael E. We do have a couple of Michaels in here tonight. So Michael Morgan, you'll be a little bit later. So I'm looking for Michael, what would you say that is? Embry? Yeah, Embry.
Yep.
All right, so we're first looking for Michael Embry. We're also looking for Corey. We got Zach. Let's hit Zach right away, okay, guys? Thank you, Zach, for saying something. And then we'll keep going. Yeah, we got a different Zach B. That's hilarious.
That's good.
That is good. That is a good thing. All right. And I'm going to try this, the sweet citrus jerky. I've never had a sweet citrus jerky.
I checked out your YouTube live with the mayor earlier this week. Wanted to see if you had any advice for my weak spots. To me, I feel like my beard is weak on either side of my mustache running into my beard. More so on my left side where there just aren't as many hair follicles. And it grows slower on that side. And then around the soul patch area. Should I just let the soul patch go or keep it trimmed? Thanks in advance.
Okay. Any goals in there?
Just to help with his weak spots.
Okay. All right. Zach, if you can let us know, are you looking to maintain and maximize what you have? Are you looking to go bigger? Are you looking to adjust? If you can throw a little comment for us, that would be helpful.
And then he asked about the soul patch area.
Okay.
What
all right.
Our directions would be for that.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. The soul patch area. All right. Here we go. Awesome. So you can tell right off the bat he's using heat. You can tell that he has a style going on, that he's very purposeful. He says, all right, he wants to let her go for a while, maybe 3 to 4 inches more. Good. I'm glad we asked because that is a really good background piece to help us out. So he wants to continue growing. Keep that in mind, guys, as we're looking through these pictures here. All right, awesome.
Wow.
Great color, great density, great thickness on everything here. You're doing really, really well. Absolutely love it. Great underbeard, my friend. You're doing awesome. All right, so his weak spots that he thought were his soul patch area.
Particularly, and then the mustache beard connection.
Okay. All right.
Especially on the left side.
Okay. So I do see what you're saying there. You definitely, right, when you have a beard that is as thick as this on the sides, you're going to see other areas that aren't as much. You're going to start to think like, whoa, yeah, what's going on? Dude, you're doing great. This is not an issue at all. Do not touch that soul patch. Let that soul patch grow out, and it'll cover where it's going.
Yeah.
So let that grow
You're
out.
gonna get through the awkward phase because it's gonna stick straight out for a while, but ride it out and you'll be happy. Like that's the only way to get that chin coverage
for sure. And dude, just let the mustache grow. If you let that mustache grow and you start moving it over to the side, it's gonna give it some extra layers. Gonna give it some extra.
Train it down into the beard. Yeah, it's just the edge, the left edge might have to be a little longer hair. But really it's just nitpicking because it's really a great beard.
It is, and grow that stash out. Now, one thing that you do want to consider as you're growing, I can see, especially in this, it's hard to see here, is you're going to start to develop some transparency down at the bottom. If you're going for 3 to 4 inches more, that's just part of the process. So, Zach, you're going to need to do a little bottom maintenance trim. Otherwise, it's going to start to get that transparency that you see right here. Again, it's not a problem. It's not bad. It happens to everybody. It happens to me every 3 to 4 months. I trim it up. So be ready for that trim where you're just going to take off a little bit along the bottom, right? Once you get down into this range right here. Another thing that I would suggest, just a slight little thing, is to really work on that area of the chin. We talk about this pretty much every week. It's a very common thing right now from mask, and then 2, from just common grooming habits. When you groom, you're grooming down into the chin and then back out. That's just the natural motion. We run against the face. Once the face runs out, boom, it goes down right there. Try to get some heat and get that beard going out in this direction. So if you notice, I like to have that slant. So when you go from my bottom lip, it slants out like this rather than kind of curving down and in, right? Because you can make out the whole contour of your chin. And what I would love to see is to see a straight line coming out from that chin, where you don't have to really make out the contour as much. I want to see that beard coming out in this direction.
And I really think that, I think you've got all the supporting cast you need on
there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to be a matter of pulling it out, using the heated brush, full heat, and getting some of those guys. You're like, all right, guys, you're going to go a little different direction than everybody else, but you're going to serve a purpose for the beard. And using those guys and getting them trained out and then hitting that gently without pushing down, for the final touch. So it's like straighten your beard, hit it out, boop, 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 like slowly, and then use that, and then a gentle kind of final touch on the front.
Yep. And as Scott said, a pick is a perfect tool to be able to use that. A pick comb will get you that volume. And it's all about the direction you use the heat. So just, and again, nobody's ever going to see this beard and be like, man, I wish you would do that. But you're sending in for advice, and I would love to give you that little add-on there. And somebody asked, should I not put beard oil on my soul patch? No, you should. Wherever you have facial hair, you should put beard oil. And I actually am working on a big video. If Leo is in here right now, Leo, thank you for a great idea on a video. Maybe my most challenging video ever. I've been working a lot on it, but I'm really kind of obsessed with it right now. And Nick brings up a good question. He says, why do so many of us have a hard time filling in the cheeks? Seems like a very common thing. It's just how the hair grows, Nick. So let me pop this one off here. Zach, great job, man. Great things for us to talk about and focus on. Really appreciate that. So essentially what happens is your hair is going to grow the thickest and the longest right along your jawline. Anything above that starts to grow less. Anything below that starts to grow less. That's why if you usually grab right below where your Adam's apple starts or wherever that hairline is, those hairs are going to be some of your shortest ones. Even me, I haven't touched my neckline in probably 3 years. And I have some hairs that are just about this long. If I grab my cheek, they're about the same. So as you get away from here, shorter, 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 shorter. So it just depends on how it works. And you actually have a somewhat similar growth pattern on your head hair. Your head hair is something that's called crowning. So you start growing on one side of your face and it curls around your head. It's a freaky thing. It's a weird concept, but it is true. You're in the way that it grows. Your beard, though, grows from the chin up and down. So hopefully that made sense. It was a lot of words, but I think if you get that baseline of a chin strap, that's the strongest. Anywhere you get away from there, it starts to kind of mellow out.
And that's why, when you're going for it, you have to recognize that you may have to do a maintenance trim in some parts to grow faster while the other guys catch up.
Exactly. All right, let's do a giveaway, guys.
Let's do it.
This is for the group exclusive giveaway. Mayor, what are they giving away? Any details while I finish chewing this jerky and getting the giveaway ready?
Well, thank you to Chesapeake Beard and Grooming this week. Gary, I know I saw Gary earlier. Thank you so much for helping our group keep moving and grooving. And this is going to be for a $25 gift card to Chesapeake Beard and Grooming. That can be used on all sorts of stuff. They've got really just a great variety. Their Vitality butter is amazing. All sorts of things.
Yes. And hey, a great question popped up. Chris says, hey, if I'm going to do a bottom transparency cleanup, is it best to wear a darker white shirt? You want to make your beard look as bad as possible. So when I do a transparency cleanup, I literally own one white shirt. The only time that white shirt gets busted out is when I'm doing a transparency trimming. I hate the way it makes my beard look, but it's almost the trimming version of the squint test.
Yeah.
You're giving yourself that maximum idea to see where everything is at. So yes. Man, you guys we're going to get this giveaway, but I do not want to miss these great questions. Dan, is it okay to use different oil brands or better to stick with one? So this is personal preference, and there is absolutely zero scientific proof behind this. I've checked and checked and checked. For me, I feel like my body gets used to products. Now, again, there is no science behind that. I rarely say that on this channel. Most things I say is backed up with science and facts and research. I tried. I was almost going with confirmation bias. I wanted to find something to confirm my feelings. And even with confirmation bias, I could not find those findings. But my body does that. It does it with body washes. It does it with shampoo. It does it with a lot of things. Or it's in my mind, but it's manifesting itself somehow. So for me, I like to switch it up. When I review, I have a vicious review cycle. I don't really get to pick what I'm going to wear because of reviewing, but I never wear a company's products for a week, 2 weeks straight. I'm usually reviewing 3 to 4 companies at a time, and I'm intermixing them because my beard does not like to stay with one. My beard does not like to stay with one product. And I don't know why. It's just my personal anecdotal evidence.
And I would agree with that completely. And same for washes and conditioners.
Yeah.
Though, I feel like after a little while, you switch to different companies' wash and conditioner, and you get a little pop, a little more shine.
I agree. And Lisa says, us women hear that with skincare and shampoo, that we have to switch up products. And who knows? Maybe it's something that's been ingrained in my mind that companies have used to sell me more products. Maybe. But I really feel that it makes that difference. Really feel that it makes a difference. Yep. Holly says she has 6 shampoos and she doesn't even sell shampoo. So that would be something that to take in consideration. When is the next time you go live? Josh, I'm live every Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Monday, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So yes. Okay. Everyone's body maxes out on the benefit they will get from a product. It's not in your mind. Interesting. If you guys, and I mean this, please, if you can find any actual evidence or any actual research on this, send it to me. I did a video and I said it is not scientific. It's not proven. I would love to dive into those studies. As far as my knowledge goes, I do not believe that it exists. So please impress me. Please show me. Okay. Dan, do you have Instagram? I do, of course. Dan C. Bearded. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers there. And we got a first timer too.
Maybe got one more.
Yes. Just join. I would be surprised if Brian, I have an Instagram. I would hope you would follow me on there. Just join first live stream. Can't be more happier with your content. Thank you. I love that. Nick, not really, not in the ratios that we're using it in our products. There's nothing that's going to be there that's really going to help outside of the carriers and things. You can look for things like tea tree and stuff. I'm kind of you guys are getting into my mind with my videos here. All right. Our first giveaway winner. This is from the Facebook group exclusive. And again, we will have your email. I'm going to make you a Google Doc so we have that ready to go. Or Gary has the Google Doc.
Or just want to screenshot it and I'll handle it from there. Either way.
Okay. Yeah, no, I have the Google Doc ready.
Oh,
I just got to copy over the email. All right. So here is our first, and this is the group exclusive. Don't worry, guys. If you're not in the group, you don't do Facebook. We're going to have a live exclusive. Our first $25 gift card winner from Chesapeake. The giveaway is going to be Marcus Green. Marcus Green. So, guys, throw a congrats in the chat to Marcus Green. He has won a $25 Chesapeake gift card giveaway. Let me grab his name and email right here. And again, I'll have a document that I can, and we could just get this right over to Gary, and should be working out perfectly. And these giveaways are sponsored by Gary, the owner of Chesapeake Beard and Grooming. So a huge shout out, thank you to Gary. All right, so you're pretty deep in the bag.
Yeah,
are you liking it?
Yeah, I was just a good, enjoyable.
It's just meat.
Yeah, it's just meat. It's not super salty. It's not, but it's biltong. It's really good meat, really good quality meat. So I've enjoyed it a little quickly. Yeah, absolutely. And Chris, this is something that I called it cross training. Switch up products. Think about it like working out. It's good to switch up from time to time, shock the system. I agree. And that's exactly what I said it was like cross training. So is there something to it? I don't know. Could be. Scattered lists with no congruency was something that will definitely challenge you. More importantly, to look forward, something your body can do consistently. I'm not quite sure what that means, but all right. I think that I'm not. I can't even, I think they were talking about just like the variety.
Okay, just switching things up. Okay, that makes sense. Now, have you tried the sweet citrus jerky?
I have not.
Okay, dig in here. So this is a sweet citrus by Jerky's Gourmet. And
I've never had a citrus.
No, I've never had a citrus jerky either. And it is harder. It's got some snap to it, but it's really good. Really good flavor, really good consistency, texture, I guess would be the word for it. I like it. Yeah, it's enjoyable.
Really
it really is. Okay, here we go.
It's like something we've had, but I can't remember what the flavor's down.
Yeah, there is something there. Okay, so we are still looking for Corey Young. Are you in the building, Corey Young? We are still looking for Michael Embry, and we have a lot of people, so we're going to keep going until we get people that are here tonight. And then we have a new one here. All right, Mayor, you want to take a shot at that name?
Sure. Interjet.
Singh is the last name. So, Mr. Singh, if you are in the building, you'll be up next. And then we have a follow-up of Pete White real quick here. We'll go to Pete White's one with a follow-up. He's always in here. And then we'll look for Mr. Singh for his highlight tonight.
And we appreciate that, Pete.
Yep. So you got this one. You want to take it?
Hey, I took some pictures of myself this morning. Just wanted to show you the progress. Another 60 days has gone by. Here are the photos of this morning after oil, butter, and using the beard straightener with heat. Feel free to use these on the stream.
Awesome. All right. So, guys, this is a follow-up. We're not necessarily looking for any advice here. Pete just wants to kind of show you where he's at and kind of say, like, thank you for all the help that we gave here. So let's take a look at how Pete's beard is doing right now.
Thickening.
Yeah.
Filling in.
Absolutely. Filling in, especially that mustache. Beautiful. Those sides are nice and straight. You can tell he's doing the mayor's kind of technique with the heat. That looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. If you guys want to get a beard like this, you can send in pictures to dan_command@yahoo.com and we will hook you up.
We're all about the journey, like checking in, updating, kind of seeing where it's going. Because you know what? That's what a lot of people in the want to get a beard. They want to jump in and have a beard like Dan's. But the truth is that there's so many steps and missteps and all of that before you get to that point that it's good to have a discussion about it and share that.
Yep. No, it looks really, really nice. Really nice. All right. We're still looking for all those guys. Mr. Singh, are you in the building? Michael Embry and then Corey Young. And, all right. He is in the building. Perfect. Let's get to this one. And then after that, we will be looking for Michael Morgan, who I know is in the building here. So here we go. Awesome. How'd the mayor do on pronunciation? I thought it was pretty accurate. Pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm not the best with those, but sometimes I can be like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Greetings from United Arab Emirates.
Super cool. I think that's where Fight Island's at, right? Conor McGregor fighting this weekend?
I've never been invited.
I did, but I had a Monday night live stream that I had to get back for, so.
Thank you for all your videos and valuable advice on YouTube. The quarantine was a great excuse to start my beard in April 2020. I would not have made this far without you, so honestly, thank you. Attaches my...
Hold up. This beard started in April of 2020?
We got a high flyer. This is a pro level grower.
I'm shocked you guys got my name right. It's so rare.
Nice. We're clicking because I think we have nice things to say. So let's attach to my hideous mugshots that you may use to pass the thought to. I struggle to find a barber in my city who can help me with my mustache scenario.
Most do.
Standard issue whining aside, the eating problem. I've not had ice cream or in a cone in so long.
Really?
Because it's just like,
yep, you can't do it.
I really do not know what to do with my mustache. Right now, I believe it is part of my beard that I don't know how to make it apart from my beard. Okay, it's part of his beard. How do I make it once it's pop? Okay. How does he make it apart from his beard? I like that. It's part of your beard, but how do you make it apart? Another problem I face is that the very tips of my mustache defy my everyday attempts at training them. They are rather stubbornly coiled. Should I continue with my training regime, or should I consider a tighter mustache? I work in a highbrow corporate universe, and I am lucky enough to take a stance with my beard because the beard is part of the local culture. I will be rocking this length for a good while because of the collar of my suit shirt just begin to annoy me after this. I know you are a busy man. I hope you can guide me in any capacity. Thank you very much.
And he did confirm once again. We were right. It is the home of Fight Island.
Oh wow.
We are. The OG is bringing back. I don't know if we went to work, because if you stay home, they say you get dad brain.
I think we know. Yeah, I
just fire a little bit sharper. All right. So I think his main help he's looking for here is with his mustache. He wants to make it stand out. He's saying he's training it and it's not going the way he would like. So what do we think here, guys? So the focus is on the mustache. I'm warning you. Great beard ahead.
I hear him.
Yeah.
They just went, dude.
Yeah, great. I haven't even showed him yet, but yeah, they're still going dang. So great beard ahead, guys.
April 2020.
April 2020. And we are looking for the Mustache Advice here. So obviously, fantastic beard, great style. He's got a little gray in the hair too, dude. That is one awesome look here. Awesome look. And I'm going to take this one because we have the same mustache. The same mustache, my friend. Like, literally, I don't know if I'm able to do a close-up after this, but this is exactly what my mustache does. I'm not kidding you. Looking up the nostril and all. Exactly what the mustache does. Do you see right here how my mustache comes in and then flares out at the end? Like the exact texture of your mustache is what I have, my friend. That's wild. Okay. And the same thing here. One side of my mustache is thicker and more full and then kind of swoops down a little bit. Dude, we have the same mustache. That is crazy, my friend. All right. So he wants to make it pop. He wants to make that thing stand out, but he's training it and it's not working as it goes through. You have three options here. Three options, okay? Option number one is if you want to really make this mustache stand out, you can absolutely go through and clear some mustache behind it. So you'd grab this mustache here, pull it out, and do a little cleanup with scissors. You could do a little cleanup with a buzzer. We have a guy in our group named Sonny who did a full cleanup. He literally buzzed everything below it to make his mustache pop. And a lot of people thought it looked good. So it was a bold move. I would not recommend that for you. Now, here's the other thing. If you want to control the ends of your mustache, you are going to need to grow it out longer. A lot of people are not going to understand this because they don't have the thickness and the coarseness of our mustache hairs. But lucky for you, I know exactly what you are doing. I know exactly what you're going through. The only way you're going to get that look, that handlebar, you need to grow it out longer if you'd like to train it. I have gotten there, but I did not enjoy the destination. So what I do is I keep it to a similar style where you're at right now, and I leave it as what I call a lazy walrus, where it's still prominent, right? Somebody sees me, they're going to notice I have a big mustache, but I'm not curling it. I'm not twisting it. For me, my advice would be to kind of rock what you have now. If you want to see what it's made of, you need to grow longer. If you try to style your mustache, they're going to tell you firm hold. They're going to tell you mustache wax. They're going to tell you to do this. It's not going to work. Your mustache is too coarse, it's too thick, and it's too short to be able to grow out or to be able to control it right now. So if you want to control it, you've got to grow that puppy out. And that comes with a lot of collateral damage. Kissing, eating, grooming, breathing. There's a lot of damage that comes with that. So it is up to you. It is up to you if you want to grow that out or rock what you got.
So I'm thinking just right along those lines too. What would you think about like if you let the especially edges and did the soft handlebar, but it started to give it a 3D like a little bit out here. So that
he's gonna have to grow it out to do that.
But I think that the key what I want you to get out of what Dan said and what I've said is that the only way to get that distinguished mustache is we're not gonna trim the beard back. We're not gonna touch that.
I would not do that.
Right. We're going to just kind of bear with the mustache and let it kind of go its own way, and eventually it will it'll start to distinguish itself, I think.
Yes. I think you got too much going on to try and trim and separate it. That would be I'm right with the mayor on that one. Austin says, is this what I would expect from a year of a long beard growth? No. This is freakish rate. This is a very genetically gifted human. Most people's beard will not look like this after a year.
Yeah, no.
It just won't.
I mean, let's talk about what about the beard stash? That would have to be the trim back kind of thing.
Yeah, you got too nice of a beard.
I think the beard grows too well to do that.
Yep, you got too nice of a beard, my friend. So here are your two options. Continue to grow the mustache out and then begin to train with wax and then see what it can do, or rock something like you have now. I think your mustache style right now, and this could be me being biased a little bit, I think it is awesome. I think your mustache rocks, dude. I think it looks really, really good. I don't think that it would pop too much more when you were curling it up. So I think that would be I think it would be for me to rock what you got right now. I like the lazy walrus.
To me, I think it's a very unique beard with how universally thick it is, and I think maybe that's this is that's the standout beard right there. That's the standout.
Yeah, I agree.
And let the mustache, if it's gonna give it a shot and see if you can stand it and what it looks like. But the universally thick beard.
Yep. He said, lazy walrus works, grow is easy, then come back. And that's what I do. Exactly. I go through a process. Once it gets too long to handle, I trim it back down, and then I let it grow back out. Then I trim it back down. I'm now longer than I have been for a while, mainly because Sam enjoys kissing me, my beautiful wife, right? Key to a good marriage. Got to be able to give the wife a kiss every now and then. And she doesn't like kissing the mustache, but she hasn't complained about it recently, so I'm kind of riding it out. I know the vibes are there. I know she's telling me, like, please get rid of it, kiss me today, and it's the unspoken walrus in the room. But I'm going to wait until she says something. Yep, I'm going to wait till she says something. And Nick, if I'm going to be fully honest, one of the main reasons why I do a lazy walrus is because I put the word in there lazy on purpose. It's much easier to do on a daily basis than any kind of handlebar or anything like that. So I really enjoy that, and I did come up with that phrase. So I'm coining that one right now, the lazy walrus. But great beard, man, great beard. I would say a good mustache problem to have. If we consider that a problem, you're doing all right.
And we understand, new beardsmen don't usually walk into a beard like that. So it is like you got this thing and you don't want to mess it up.
Hey, you just turned 16. Here's a Corvette.
Yeah.
Be gentle with it.
Right.
Okay.
No swirls. We
are still looking for, and I apologize, guys, if this sounds broken record, but we don't want to miss anybody. We want to give them an opportunity. We know people have lives. We're looking for Corey Young. We're looking for Michael Embry. And then next up, we have Michael Morgan. Michael Morgan, I believe you are still in here. Are you here, sir? And then followed by Michael, we will have Victor. So we got Michael Morgan followed by Victor. And we got a bunch of you guys coming up still, too. So awesome. We can do another giveaway. So sure. We'll do the second group giveaway now. And while we wait for we got Corey Young and Michael. All right, perfect. All right. Yeah, we'll get Corey. We'll get Corey first here. But let's draw the giveaway real quick. So this giveaway is going to be our second group exclusive giveaway. If you are not familiar, it is on Facebook, Commands Corner. And it is we do a giveaway every month by a sponsor. Next month is pretty cool. I think you guys will be excited about what company we have next month. And we have something pretty special planned for this stream. So
big plans.
Big plans. And again, you guys will see by now we actually go through with those plans. When we say stuff like that, we really mean it. All right, our giveaway winner of a $25 Chesapeake gift card. Second winner is Jonathan Chappell. Congratulations. Jonathan Chappell, man. Congrats. So, guys, throw a congrats to Jonathan Chappell in the chat. I'm going to get your name and your email address, and I will get that over. I'm pretty sure Jonathan Chappell and his wife won a poop knife and maybe a bidet on my New Year's Eve stream. I'm pretty sure they won a poop knife, though.
Oh, that's big.
Because they had just joined.
They're cleaning up, literally.
Yeah, his wife, they cleaned up the winners. His wife, Allison's in here right now, too. They messaged, they just had joined the channel, and they said, we would have never thought that like two grown adults would be jumping and cheering in our living room for winning a poop knife.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, poop knife, he said. So that's super cool. Love that. All right, Corey Young. Let's see what we got going on with Corey Young. So here's what he's going on here. Okay, so there's not a whole lot on this one.
Just wants to see what he can do to make it look fuller.
Okay, yep. I have pretty much no neck, and it looks thin. So, guys, how do you think it looks here? And I will say on this one, it's a little bit harder to see because of like a dark beard and a dark shirt.
Yeah, he's making it look good.
Yeah, he's digging in. So, try your best. We want to help him out as he goes here. So he's saying it looks a little bit thin. And again, it's tough to see with the coloration there, but you can actually see pretty well. I'm all right with that. All right, so here's one. And then here is the Underbeard on this. All right. So saying it looks a little bit thin. To me, this looks like the natural growth process.
I don't think so. I mean, that's all you're facing is just those fast growers versus those slow growers.
Exactly.
And those fast growers in the front are going to need to be just near a little bit here and there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good, right?
It is.
You guys all looked at the camera like, was that Dan or,
No. So, yes. For this one, you do. So it looks like the Adam's apple is right here. Have you been trimming your neckline? I can't tell if that is freshly shaven skin or if that is just natural for you. So first off, Corey, if you have shaved the neckline, stop. That is the most important thing here. If you have trimmed the neckline, if you have shaved the neckline, please stop. That is what would be causing any of the problems that you think you have. All right, just natural. Okay, interesting, because it does look like it's like shaved there. So one, you look like a younger guy. Give it a little bit of time. Usually the neckline is one of the last things to fill in with age. So just give that a little bit of time as you go. But I do think it is time for a little maintenance trim. As the mayor said, you have parts of your beard that are growing faster than the others. It's hard to tell with this shirt right here, but I'm thinking about a half an inch at most, maybe a quarter inch. I would say between a quarter inch and then a half an inch. But yeah, just about just a little natural touch up, but let that neckline go. Leave it completely natural. It'll continue to fill in as it goes through.
And then if thickness is your goal, the less heat you use, the more curly, the more that's going to sit closer up and you're going to have a thicker beard. It's not going to be as long.
Yep.
But it's going to be thick enough. That'd be about my only. It wasn't a reference. It wasn't suggesting the heated brush. I was actually suggesting less heated brush.
Drink.
There you go. Just got to qualify that a little bit.
Yeah. Now it's in your head.
It is.
It's stuck there.
That's fine. That's good.
It's stuck there.
It is what it is.
Awesome. So yeah, man, really good beard. It's just, again, I think it's just time for a natural maintenance trim. Yep, natural maintenance trim. Do you yourself ever try? No, I have not. I have not touched my neckline in at least 3 years. My neck is completely natural. So I now let my chest hair connect up to my beard. It gives me more of a backing. Hey, Dave, welcome on in, man. So yeah, so if you see here, this is completely natural. My Adam's apple is completely engulfed with my neck
seen
beard.
the light of day and
No. If you buzz that down, you are gonna see one pale show. That is gonna frighten some people. Absolutely frighten some people. Hey, Holly, it's past my bedtime. Get yourself. Hey, thank you. We are going on Saturday. And Holly, I ate Pete Away. I put a picture. I love Pete Away so much. And you got Pete Away.
I did. I loved it. It
guys,
was really
I
good.
influenced another person. What'd you think?
Oh, it was really good. Very good. Super fresh, super light. Doesn't sit in your gut.
Yeah, absolutely.
So really delicious.
Awesome. Corey said, thank you, boys, for the support. Yeah, you got a great beard, my friend. Beard washes, I think we would both agree on Chesapeake's, the Command Beard Wash. We would agree on Beard Octane's LCW, and we would agree on Whiskey and Hardtack's Beard Wash. Those are probably my top three. I also love, like, the Bearded Mac has a great wash. Any others that you can think of? Those are kind of the go-to.
Yeah, Royal Beardsman was a really good one.
Royal Beardsman has a good one.
I liked that in the tobacco scent.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, El Humidor?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it was really good.
Husky has a good wash. But my three favorites literally would be Beard Octane LCW, Chesapeake's Command Beard Wash, and then Whiskey and Hardtacks. I do like the Wake Up Call from Whiskey and Hardtack. It's got a really nice scent. 7 Potions has a great wash as well. Conditioners, literally the same ones. Usually if a company's doing a wash right, they're usually going to do a conditioner right as well. So I would go Beard Octane, Chesapeake, Whiskey and Hardtack. Those are my top 3 companies for washes and conditioners. So yeah. Dan, what are your thoughts on Boss Man? I am not a fan. Personally, I've tried all of their products. I gave them a review. It wasn't a positive review. I did not recommend it. And I know people are very passionate about their beard jelly. Their scents are really nice, but their products just don't work for my beard. They always leave my beard feeling greasy. I didn't like the oil. I didn't like the jelly. I didn't like their Fortify conditioner. It just didn't work for me. And the company just doesn't fit my vibes. I had told them I didn't like their products, and they've offered me an affiliate twice now. And that didn't make sense to me. If I don't like your products, why are you going to have me pitch it? So for me, it's just not a company that works for me, but I do know a lot of people enjoy them. So it's completely up to you guys. Have you tried Fables Beard Wash? In a very long time.
It's a co-wash.
Oh, I've tried their conditioner. Yeah.
And I tried that. That was October.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was good. It was good.
Yeah. I don't know if they have I don't know if they actually have a beard wash. So yeah, they have, and guys, if you don't know, co-wash is just simply a marketing term for conditioner, right? Even with Chesapeake, we have Command co-wash. It's just the idea of using a conditioner by itself and kind of just a play on the words. So yes.
I have never used Detroit's.
Nope.
I never have. I've never tried it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Their conditioner?
Yeah.
So I love Detroit. Almost everything that Detroit does is some of the best. And their conditioner is good for me, but it's not on the same level as the ones that I mentioned for my beard. I know some people, it's their favorite. It's their number one. But for my beard, Detroit it's good. It's top 5, top 6, but it's not on the podium for me. I mean, that hurts me to say, right? I wish I would be able to say that they were my favorite, but I can't say that. All right. Let's see who we got next up here, guys. Hey, Robert. Thank you, my friend. Bedtime soon. Work tomorrow. Enjoy the show, guys. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Was that Canadian? Thank you, sir. Up in the north. All right. We are looking for, I think we got some new entries coming in tonight. That's beautiful. All right. So we are still looking for, we got him all set. Michael Embry, are you in here, sir? I will be bummed if you're in here. You only emailed me like 17 times, Michael. All right, so we got Michael Morgan. We'll go ahead and start reading Michael Morgan, and we'll highlight him because I know he is in here.
Would love to see some pointers on my beard. I'm 38 and have a short-trimmed beard. Have had one for a couple of years. I'm ready to grow it out longer and thicker. As you can see, I have a few thin patches on my cheeks and on the sides of my mustache. I'm trying to lower my neckline so my beard can be thicker once those hairs grow out.
Okay.
Would love to know if my current neckline is too high or too low. And any grooming tips to help fill in the patches my beard and until my beard is longer. My beard goal is to have a medium length beard, and debating whether to try growing and shaping a handlebar mustache or not.
Okay.
I've started drinking more water, doing this routine.
Awesome.
So following directions. What do we suggest?
Okay. All right. And he did say if my neckline was too low, if you're growing your beard out, there's no such thing as a too low neckline. You want that puppy as far down as it can go.
You want to mingle in with the chest hair.
Let those boys Velcro together. That's what we're looking for. Our next giveaway, guys, is going to be for the group or the live stream exclusive. So just stay tuned for that. And it's going to be the old style giveaway, the traditional style. All right. Mayor, I'll let you kick this one off here. So he's got stuff going on and he wants to grow it out. So we're looking for advice. So he's like along the journey
from here to there,
boom,
from media. Okay.
Boom.
So,
all right. So we'll get through the pictures and then see what we got there. Okay. All right. And if you, kick it off. I feel like you got here where you want him.
The last shot. Yeah, right there. One of my big tips is going to be, I don't know if you've trimmed underneath the bottom lip or not, but just from the length of it, traditionally those are a little faster growing. So that's going to be a big one to leave. And you're going to want to get those guys, I think, laying down so that the rest of the party can get going. That's going to set the tone. They typically your chin and your under there. It's a place guys mess with all the time, including myself. But if you are like going to that next level, next length beard, I don't know, longer than mine, probably not as long as Dan's. I think you're going to need those players in the game. As far as the I don't see, nothing stands out to me as a super jumping, like thin, patchy spot. There's a few areas that are just like a little bit, but it's also probably lighting and how you look at it. I think if you're going longer, they'll become a non-issue, as it goes. But the big thing is going to be to stop trimming and then to figure out your own growth patterns so that you can kind of keep it dialed in while it's getting longer.
Yep.
Typically, that's going to mean, you're going to mess with the underbeard a little bit more. You're going to have to keep that short, keep that in check as these guys kind of come in.
Yeah, so I'm going to say if you're looking to go a medium to long beard, and a lot of people are going to agree with the mayor there, don't touch it. It's all going to come down to styling for to get to where you want to go.
And then past it.
Yep, exactly. And a couple people had advice here. Mustache, do not touch it, but let's start moving it out to the side. Molly's trying to steal my thunder here. Come on, Molly. This is exactly where I was going next. I agree here. I believe that you should. I was going to drop like this big bomb. I was going to set up and say, hear me out. But I do think if you're going to grow this beard, let's go big, my friend. Let's make a move here. And I do think that a buzzed head would bring the beard game up. I think it would match you really well. I think you could even go bald. I think you could go bald and bearded or buzzed and bearded. And I'm not talking about Mountain Dew over there. Mm-hmm. But yes, I do believe that it should be a switch up with the head hair to grow along with the beard. And just real quick, guys, Josh asked and Steve's helping us out. The group exclusive giveaways are closed. That was leading up for a full week in our Facebook group. So you got to make sure you keep an eye out for those posts. You can always ask. We can let you know. The live stream exclusive is going to be, the details will be given in just a minute. If you're here for the live stream exclusive, you have not missed it. We will get that one going for the live stream one, okay? But yes, let it grow. Figure out how to style it along the way. And then let's make a splash. Let's go big. Buzz or shave that head hair. I can literally see it right now. Imagine that hair, just take that off there, dude. I think that will bring it up a huge notch and will only accentuate the beard.
I think you've got, I personally want to suggest my style. I think it would look great for you.
I agree. The face shape is super similar.
Try to get there and then see if you really need more or not.
Yeah. Yep. I think that would
there
look
for
awesome.
A while, hang out in Mayor's, city. I'll give you the key. I'll give you a tour.
Yeah.
And see what you think.
So, Michael, where are you at? Where are your thoughts at? I haven't seen you. I guess I just assumed you were in here. We were rolling because you had just commented just minutes earlier. So, where are you at, my friend?
Hopefully not the restroom.
Yeah, we'd have to say go back, check it out, clean off your poop knife first, and then come back to us. So I think a buzzed or bald head. Okay, he said, I'm loving the feedback. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, man, you're going to have a great beard. You're going to have a great beard. Just start training it and start styling along the way. I think it would look really, really good on you. He said, just taking it in. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love that. Okay, let's kind of dial in where we're at here. And we usually, guys, if you don't know, we like to finish the stream about 10:30 on a perfect night. So next up, we have Victor. Hey, what's up, Bahua? Mr. Andy in there. Dan, yeah. Yes, Alexander. I do love the poop knife. We are looking for Victor, and then we have Scott Johnson up after that. So Scott Johnson and Victor, and we are still looking for Michael Embry. Michael Embry, are you in the building? If you guys haven't, please hit a thumbs up on the video. Let's let this video go viral afterwards. Who knows?
You know, I saw earlier, and I can't remember who it was. They were just asking about some of my favorite things, my favorite scents, and things like that. Actually, on our Facebook group, that's kind of the Mayors. I get to mess around. I feature some of our favorite things of our monthly sponsors.
Yeah.
And actually, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be dropping just sharing. I picked out 4 of my favorite Chesapeake scents and just talked a little bit about them. I may have even taken 2 of our members and kind of said it. This is that person.
Oh, you compared them? That's the story.
This is Sunny.
Ah, interesting.
So stay tuned for that. But
yeah,
I tagged them in it, so they'll see it.
So part of the group is exclusive content from the mayor. It's the only place you can find it to get his videos, his personality, his thoughts. So consider joining, guys. The link is in the description, or you can just search Commands Corner, or you can search Beards, and you'll find it. But Commands Corner on Facebook groups, you should be able to find it pretty easy.
We take a lot of pride in it just being a positive place where you can put a question, a picture you're proud of, a thought, and you're not gonna and do it risk-free because we're supportive and a true community. I think.
Yes. All right, I'll take this one real quick just because there was a little background on here. So we have Victor up next. He sent me a previous picture where he had a really long beard, but it was hard to tell because of the lighting and the colors and stuff. And then he sent us update pictures, which caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting the update. And he said, I'm going for the natural look. He had a really long, kind of curly beard and to the longest length. This is his current length that he has right now, but he's trying to get back long. I need some tips on maintenance trimming. Okay. So he has where his beard is at right now, and he wants to go big, but he is acknowledging that I need to kind of maintain it along the journey. He is looking from you guys, from us, tips on how he can maintain his beard while he's growing it out longer. All right. And this is another one. Yeah, another one. Just a great beard. And his beard was
teacher. He said it.
I believe he is a teacher. Yep. He. It seemed as if he had. Oh yeah. Oh, did he put that in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did.
So the picture he had sent me before was with students. A fellow teacher. Stay safe. Absolutely awesome. Trying to get back to reality in my long beard. Okay. So yeah, he had that long beard going on. All right. Let me get rid of that real quick. Okay. So here's what we're looking at, guys. And he is growing the beard out, but wants to know the trip.
Easy for you to say.
Oh my goodness. The tips and tricks of maintenance trimming. First off, love the hair, dude. That thing is just flowing and luscious.
That's a really great question because that demonstrates that he gets the idea that everybody's different. We all have to just get kind of used to what our growth patterns are. Yes.
So very, very simple here, Victor. All you are going to do is when you feel like one of 2 things along your journey, because you're growing, he's going big. He is growing it out as big as he can go here. And so we got to keep that in mind along the way. Okay. And he said he wants to know about maintenance. You're going to start trimming if you feel like you have split ends at the bottom or if you feel like you are getting transparency. All you need to do is work on this portion right here. Ready? I don't think you're ready for a trim yet unless you feel like there's damage to your beard. Other than that, just keep going. Just absolutely keep going, my friend. That is it. Right there. Once you feel like you have split ends or once you feel like you have some breakage or transparency that's going on. That's it. That's pretty simple, man. Pretty simple. He does kind of look like Jorge Masvidal. Nice. It looks like that is an awesome beard. We catch a hockey puck. I see that nose looking all tough on me. I wouldn't mess with him.
Love jab.
Yeah. Oh yeah, little love jab. Yep. Do you got cauliflower ear? Nope. No cauliflower ear.
All right.
That's a toss up.
I want to just make a hairstyle. So I think you do the distinguished beard guy amazingly with a nice part. I think that could be a style. Guys with full head of hair, that'd be a style that makes the beard pop when you've got that like nice groomed hair. Just to suggest something to try to see how it looks for you. As far as this, I mean, you're kind of like if we just sat you here between Dan and I, like you're kind of your beard. I've got is still going out onto the chin. You got the jut, but it's almost getting to where there's enough mass there to have the gravity pulling it straight down. And I would just, like Dan said, just keep going. Check. Certain areas if you're feeling the weirdness or seeing the split ends, to just do those maintenance trims. But you're kind of in between the two of us, I'd say right now.
Yeah.
If I was to take this and let it go for like 3 months, and we would be getting there.
Yep. So don't touch anything unless you have damage or transparency. Very simple. Just let it go. It's easy. Funk says there have been some great beards here on Beard Advice. And one thing that I'm really, really proud of kind of the culture we've developed here is when we started this, I was worried about flexing beards. Guys that are sending in beards like this just simply to show off. And that is not what is happening tonight or any other night. And I love that. Victor is sending it in with a legitimate question, something that he was absolutely wondering about. And I feel that we all helped him along the way. That is super cool. We saw a guy with one of the best beards I've seen in a long time who had a question about his mustache. That was a legitimate question. So, Funk, I agree wholeheartedly, and I couldn't be any more proud of why we have great beards on here looking for help. That is super cool.
Especially when
see.
They reference a little, like they have some background and they're just kind of wondering about how do you get from there to there.
Right, rather than saying, what do you think?
Which is the whole process of growing a beard, is that there's a lot of steps and stages, and sometimes the next step is not as obvious.
Right. And I've had very few people that send in like, will you evaluate my beard? Or what do you think of my beard? And it's a great beard. Usually they're very pointed. They're very precise on what they're looking for. So I really, really love that. And Jonathan says, would you recommend straightening your beard to trim? This is really important, guys. Anybody that's trimming your beard, please listen up carefully here. I really believe in this theory. Trim your beard from the state in which you wear it, but without any solid products. Beard oil is a must. Let it dry. Let it absorb. Don't wear balm. Don't wear butter. Don't wear wax. If you use a blow dryer, use a blow dryer. If you use a heated brush, use a heated brush. Trim it from the style you wear it. The one exception would be is if you have a really short beard and you want to trim it to be easier, right? If you want to wake up out of bed and get out of the shower and be able to wear it, you can trim it from that natural state. But for me, if I trimmed my beard from the way that I woke up without any heat, without any problem, I'm going to have a totally different beard. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have, even after a shower, even after trying to straighten it, it's going to be a totally different beard. So I really, 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 really mean this, guys. Trim your beard from the state in which you wear it. So should you use heat? If you use heat, yes. Just kind of go with what it has.
Ready, and then you can see where it needs to be cleaned up. Get it ready for the day. Get it ready for what if you were going to go out or whatever.
Yep.
And then those things will just jump out at you.
Awesome. All right. Did I get that one earlier? Okay. We're going to do the last group giveaway because I want to hold on to the last one. I'm switching up the order. I was going to do the other one, but we're going to do the last group giveaway real quick here. And then we have on deck while we are waiting to get that going, I believe we have Scott Johnson up next, followed by Ted Burns and Andrew Atwell. Those are our last three that are on the docket here. Scott Johnson, Ted Burns, and Andrew Atwell.
First call, checking in.
And it should be perfect. Like our timing should work out really well tonight. I just gotta manage that. When we have a lot, it's hard to get in the jerky. Have you noticed that when there's a lot of stuff? All right, so we got.
I always find a way, but you're too polite.
Yeah, but you make it work though. Like I'm never like, oh man, Mayor's got food in his mouth talking. I do think that was Sam sometimes, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Sam.
I fell asleep.
All right. Our group giveaway winner, our last one, and then we are going to have the live stream exclusive coming up. You didn't miss the live stream one, guys. I'll give you all those details. If you're an OG of the channel, it's going to be the throwback style, the original style, okay? Here we go. And we have Daniel. Oh, I got the suspense building. Daniel Walker. You have won the giveaway, my friend. That is awesome. AKA Disney Beardsman.
Oh, yeah.
So that is awesome.
I've seen him around.
Yeah, he's posted some cool pictures. He's a large Conor McGregor fan, just like I am. And so he is very excited for the fights coming up this weekend. Awesome. Congratulations, Daniel. We got all the info here. We should be good to go. And I think I saw a question. Guys, if you can throw a congrats in the chat for this win. How do the emails work? Is there a waiting list type thing? So if you send in, I will respond to you. I will tell you, hey, we're going to feature you on this week's show, and you'll know you're locked in. If you sent in after 6 o'clock today, you're not going to be on tonight's show, but you will be featured next week. That's pretty much how it works. As long as there's something to give. There is a rare occasion where I'm like, hey, we can't help you. There's not much advice here, but that's pretty rare. It doesn't happen a lot for that one. What's up, Ray? Welcome on in. All right, Scott, are you in the building for us tonight? And if you guys have not, hit that thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Join our Facebook group. All that stuff going on. Mayor's Beard Journey. Send pictures. All right. I believe Scott is probably in. There he is. All right. Again, guys, warning. You know Scott. Scott has a great beard, but he is looking for some specific advice here.
Submitting my pictures for tonight. Need advice for my mustache and cheeks, to trim or not to trim? That is the question.
I love it. All right. And here he sent in some pictures on another one that we'll bring up. I think this one had like the higher quality picture. So we'll start with this guy here. Mustache and cheeks, guys. Again, warning. Great beard on here. All right. Scott, that just a fantastic beard. And Scott has probably watched as many videos on this channel as anybody else in the history of the channel. I would not be surprised if Scott has watched, liked, and commented on every one of my videos.
That's awesome.
He's gone through a tear. I've read every comment. I've tried to respond to every comment, but he is, he went through a tear. Oh yeah. Aaron says, can you enter live competition if you're not in the US? Absolutely, Aaron. It's a gift card. So it doesn't cost. You may have to pay more in shipping, but at least maybe it'll cost shipping and it'll pay for shipping and some other things. But yes, absolutely. All right. Mustache and cheeks. So that is one view here. And let me see. I was looking earlier. These ones didn't seem to show up as well, but
it's got a style a little different.
Yeah. So yes, that was the natural mustache. Okay. Then here is oh, there we go. Okay. Cheeks, and then maybe one more here. Beautiful. All right. Cheeks and mustache advice, guys. What are your thoughts? What initially are you looking at here? Mayor, you want to start it? You want to kick it?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm a strong don't mess with the cheeks because I can see you've got I think that's just your natural, just different shading. I don't think I could get it right. I think I would regret it. You've got that like flowing, like dialed in, but then also kind of cozy or comfortable beard style. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I would say I just feel like it'd be too tough to get the cheeks right. I think that a darker skin, a darker hair color is gonna, especially in the wintertime when we're all pale and we haven't gotten any sun, is gonna pop out a little bit more and catch our eye. But to me, I just think like right there, you would really regret that front on look. Sure, you it always goes with beards. You can always find an angle if you look hard enough that you're gonna get upset with. As far as the mustache, I guess I would ask why, if it's a comfort thing, if it's just the way the style fits. And for you, obviously, you're an experienced beardsman. I like that elongated, like the relaxed handlebar. But I don't know how functional it is. It might be a little bit tough to have because you certainly have a long, pronounced handlebars. So those are my thoughts.
So this is a divided room right now.
Okay.
I'm talking about the chat room.
Woo.
And I'm kind of talking about the studio too. So look at here. We got, please leave the natural cheek line. Okay. Trim up the cheeks some. Clean up the cheeks. Funk Daddy, I'd trim down the cheeks from the middle of the ear to the corner of the mouth. Okay. We are completely split in here. I rarely ever say this, ever. And I'm split mentally too. You have a fantastic beard. There's no wrong you could do. You could rock anything, Scott. If you're cool with the mustache and the mustache isn't bothering you or hindering your life, that is a goal mustache. That is what most men would love to have as a mustache. If you can put up with it, dude, rock the mustache. Later, JC. And I'm fine either way. But I think you have such a clean mustache, such a well-groomed and styled beard. I would clean up the cheek line with a trimmer, not a razor, not a hard line. I would go with something like mine. My beard does creep up to my eyeballs, right up here, and it looks like yours is reaching for the eyebrows. And yours is interesting because it's darker up here. Mine is lighter, so I'm kind of fortunate where it looks like a natural fade. Yours kind of goes the opposite way. And again, I agree with the mayor. I agree with everybody in here. If you don't touch a thing, you have a wonderful beard. But the only reason why I say that is because of the shape. The shape, if you look at your cheek line, goes up here and then comes down. If it was all the way, I like a nice straight line. I would go right here. I would bring that in just a little bit with a trimmer, just a little bit. But it really is up to you. Yep, it's personal preference for sure. I agree. Just the cheek line, just a little bit. All he's got to do to trim off the highest part of the cheek. Yeah, and I think it would be a pretty simple trim with a trimmer. You're really not even going to see a lot. It's not like it's a razor and you have to get it exactly right. I think just a little bit. And Grant, that's where I'm at. I think cleaning up the cheeks would put him on the Brzezinski level. The reason why I say the cheeks is because everything else is so clean, so put together. That mustache is just beautiful. I think we go with the cheeks a little bit there.
And the way Molly said it is probably like you can just see there's a point on the cheek that you can just straighten out that, take that edge off and
right
make
there.
A straight line.
Exactly. Because it does peak, right? We get a little peak there, and just like Molly, like the mayor said, just right here, and it's just going to be just a little trim can make a huge difference. And we've seen that on this show over and over and over again. So
yeah, if you do, we would love to have a follow-up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And Scott, we need a HD picture. We need something a little bit more crispy on the graphics. If you need help, I can help you with that. But again, one of the best beards I've seen in a very long time. I know Scott, so this isn't like a shocker to me. We get spoiled with seeing beautiful beards all the time. But I would, since you're asking, I would never in a million years point this out. But since you're asking, I would trim that up just a little bit. And I think a lot of us would agree, beard goals. That's for sure. That is for sure there. Awesome beard, Scott. Awesome beard. Okay, we are looking for Ted Burns and Andrew Atwell, and we still have that final giveaway to go. And guys, I want to say thank you for hanging out with us. It's been a great show. We're here every Wednesday. So if you guys can mark it in your calendar, set a weekly reminder, that would mean a lot to us. We love doing this. The more people we have, the better
the show.
It really is, though. I don't know how many shows can say that. The more people, the better the show.
How often do we get like a perspective, an outside perspective that just kind of, or an experience, or somebody has like the line of demarcation or the phraseology that we need.
I was going to say, how many females have pitched in tonight, giving us great tips? We had, was it Elisa? We had Alexandra. We had
Holly has her moments.
Molly, everybody. So man, so much cool stuff on here. All right, so we are still looking for. We got a couple that are out pending now. Andrew Atwell, Ted Burns, Michael Embry. Is any of you guys in here? If not, we're gonna cover them and kind of knock these ones out so we got a fresh slate for next week. I hate having them carry over multiple weeks because then what is your beard even the same 2 weeks later? You know, so it could be a big difference there. Let's go ahead and if somebody's name pops, let me know here. Let's go ahead and start out with Michael for this one. I'll cover his real quick because I did some talking with him and some different ones. So he's sending his pictures. Michael has a short beard, but a well put together beard. And I said, are you looking for advice? What's going on here? And he said, how do I get my underbeard to grow down and instead of what it's doing right now? Okay, so that is our specific advice he's looking for is my beard. You'll see it, what it's doing here. And again, it's a really, really nice beard. Michael's a very, very nice young man, and he wants it to grow down. And what I think he means by that is instead of wrapping to his face, instead of curling in, he wants it to be able to grow down towards the ground. All right, underbeard, great shots. Side beard here perfectly. Michael, and Michael's usually in here giving great comments and everything. This answer is super simple. Everybody in the chat is going to say it. If you are looking for your beard to grow down, you just got to let it grow.
The longer it gets, the more gravity's going to play in and pull it down. You just got to have patience.
That's it. Tough. Length plus man, I can't speak tonight. I've only had Mountain Dew, I swear, guys. Length plus gravity equals your goal.
And then, you boar's hair, a brush, start training it, start working on it, just bringing it down.
Yep.
Heat will add a little bit of length, but it's not going to make a big difference. Not there yet.
Yeah, because you're not at the point where we can say, hey, do this or do that. You just got to let it grow. You're at that point where it is still a wrapping and curving beard. And if we're looking at it, if you can wrap your mind around this, it's going to be about another 5 to 6 months before it really starts pointing down and really starts getting to the ground. And this is true too. The thicker your beard, the more it wants to wrap to your face because those hairs kind of get support and they hang out together. Thin hairs are going to fall down quicker. So you have a thick beard, you're going to want to let that be able to kind of grow out. So yeah,
and you might really enjoy that number 8 Chicago comb, digging it out, and that way,
or a pick comb. Same idea.
If you do that kind of thing before you apply your oil or your butter, it's gonna absorb better, and all that hair is gonna get to enjoy the products.
Yep, pretty simple. And then once you start getting some stuff to work with, train the hairs in the direction you want to go. The mayor's video is going to be a great one, how he uses the boar's bristle brush. Lisa said her boyfriend had the same problem, and so she got him a boar's bristle brush. So very cool, very cool. And hopefully you guys like that video where I showed the different styles. I don't think a lot of people knew vegan brushes existed, so I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw, I think 7 Potions was doing one.
That was my video.
That was your okay.
Yep, that was the video. It was about.
Obviously, catch that one.
That's all right. We covered.
Did you like it?
So it's they have a vegan brush, a firm, and a soft brush, and the video breaks down why you would use a firm one, why you would use a soft brush, who it fits better, those kind of things. So if you guys didn't check that one out, that was just on Sunday's video. So give that one a look, and it's exactly with the 7 Potions brush. All right, we are going to go next with Ted Burns. Ted Burns, are you in the building? Oh, this is just a quick follow-up one, so if you want to hit this real quick.
What's going on, fellas? Sorry I haven't been able to tune in live since sending in. Appreciate all the advice and compliments. Life's been crazy, and I haven't been keeping up my beard routine. Here's some pics of it brushed down, still kind of wild. I went nuts buying a few beard bundles online, and those should be here any day. Getting back to the beard routine, using some beard products and my sister's old hair dryer should keep me looking right. Love the Viking braid idea. Oh, I remember that was Molly. Yeah. Definitely will learn to braid this thing. Thanks for all the support, guys. Truly appreciate it.
Awesome.
I'll keep you posted.
So just a couple quick update pictures. And I did want to bring that one back up because it was the one that we suggested to use the braids. What's up, Ryan? And I think it's cool that we love those follow-ups. We love to follow the journey as it goes through. So he's letting it grow, doing some great things. If you're watching this, Mr. Burns, in the future, I do think a little quick, simple trim will do you some good down here. You got some rogue old soldiers that are going kind of haywire. I think if you just do a little trim right here, you just go out here, it's going to change the entire look of that beard. You're still keeping the length. You're still keeping the body.
Just giving them time to catch up.
Absolutely. Mustache is coming in really nicely right here. awesome look. It's that fiery red beard. But that once you get that down just a little bit, that's going to help you guys out a lot. So yeah, man, just a little trim right there along the way, and you're good to go. Looking all nice. So yeah, thank you for the update. That's awesome. All right, so we got one more, and then we will have our giveaway. Is Andrew in the building? I might hold on to Andrew's. He said, I think he's going to be at work. So yes, I believe he's at work. So we got to get this last one. Should be perfect because if I remember correctly, he's at work. So Andrew, I hope you had a good shift.
I submitted a couple months ago for advice on a wedding beard trim. Advice was trim transparency and scuba trim the sides. You all said barbers love to take a lot off, and they did. Not thrilled about the look, but I could live with it for a wedding. Would you all suggest getting this the same trim for the wedding in May, or do something different?
Okay, so he's got to get his beard short for a wedding. Do you think this is the way to go about it, or something different? So he will be tuning into this one after his work. So let's really help him out here. And this is the before. So we gave him advice before on this one, guys. We gave him advice here. So this is what we had before. Boom. Now on the after, shorter, looking nice, looking clean. The side view is really important here, though. This one is really important. Let's go through all these, and I'll kind of come back to this one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Andrew, I think this is really important. If you're going short for a wedding and you're trying to keep it clean, trying to make it look really nice, I am totally fine with this cheek range over here. They did a great job of blending it and kind of fading into the haircut. Really, really good job. The only thing that I would change is I do not like the chin being longer. If you're going clean, if you're going for a wedding, I would keep the chin the same length, the same thickness. It looks like it's going for like a more prominent chin look, I guess you could say, right, when you have over here. So that would be my only thing that I would have them adjust, because I think it was kind of like a trial run for the wedding is essentially what he was saying. If I were to take my hand and be like, all right, I'm not looking at this, that's awesome short look, man. That's a really nice beard, but I would even out that chin a little bit. I don't think that you should leave the chin too long on where it is now.
So one of the things, what I want you to try before you do that, because I've kind of been there, and yeah, it does stand out that the chin is longer, is for me, these two areas right here, I have more hair and more length than a lot of times I realize. And when I learned to use like my carbon fiber brush or oxhorn and get in and bring that out, it might not be such a pronounced like jut, like or overhang or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I would dig that out and work on that and maybe add that to your styling a little bit. It probably could fill it in some. But then you're going to have to look at like probably just trying to get I like the straight line.
Yeah.
And it's, but don't just jump and lose that. Because I at one point in time, about a month or two ago, cut too short, and I was pretty disappointed with it. And it's still taking a while to kind of get back to where it is. So do a little pick out and see where you're at with that before you go all the way. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, Dan's advice is right on.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to wait. It doesn't hurt to mess with things, right? If you try seeing what's under there, because it is possible. It is possible that maybe it's a styling thing that has some hairs trapped under here. But if you just look at the hairs alone, these seem like they're way longer coming off the beard. So I think it's going to be inevitable, but absolutely give it a try, pick it out, see what's going on underneath there. But I would say if you go short, keep it uniform, keep it the same length all across the beard. And that's only going to help you when you grow it back too. Most likely it's going to grow back in evenly. If not, you can adjust along the way. So, yeah.
And if it picks out a little bit, but it still has a long, split the difference. You can take off as little as you can imagine and look at it for a day. Because the thing I want to avoid is like you're going to end up with more of a face beard if you take the whole thing off and it's going to wrap around back up, and you're going to have to end up styling it that way. So just go slowly with that and split the difference and take off just a bit, style it out, see how it looks. The next day, take a little bit more off. Scissors for sure. I would not suggest using a Brio or anything like that.
Yeah. And Russ is saying, are you referring to picking out the sides? Yeah, I think so if you talk about where the mustache goes down, that spot right there.
It's like, for me, it's this, yeah, right here to
follow your mustache.
Of the mouth. Yep, follow the mustache down. for some reason in here, I got really thick hair, and whatever the way I was sometimes missing getting in and styling it.
Yep. So Jake, I thought that at first too, because if you were to sit back, you can make a line from, let me show you here. You can make a line from here to here, but if you look, and our picture is bigger over here, you guys aren't able to see it as big as we are. The hairs are 100, like this is short hair. Those are pinchable hairs. Like, so look, let me see if I can get even closer for you guys. If you look in this area right here, those hairs are literally ones that you could just give it a little pinch. And then if you look at just the hairs, not the line or anything, if you look at those ones, those are significant hairs. You could grab those ones as compared to the cheek. So the chin, I would bet a lot of money. The chin is longer. It was an intentional style to have a more pronounced chin. And hey, if that's what you want to rock it. Some people do that intentionally. So when they grow out, let's say they know they have a shorter chin growth, their growth is slower.
It goes faster.
So that can be possible. We've seen that before. We've seen pictures like that. So that could be possible, but I don't think your intention of it is how to trim it to grow out. I think your intention is to look the best presentable at a wedding. I would bring that chin down just a little bit. And you clearly have a great beard and great growth. I'm not worried about you regrowing it back after the wedding. So I think you'll do fine. Enjoy the wedding, man. Have fun. I don't know if it was his wedding or
I don't know.
Yeah. For a wedding, you usually don't refer to your own wedding as an wedding. So, but it could be. It's possible there. All right. Awesome, guys. Great ones. Yeah, we had a lot of great beards tonight. And not every week we do, of course. But it's
good variety.
Yeah. Yep. You can see it much more pronounced in the other picture angle. Yeah, there are other ones as well. Yeah, I agree, James. I agree. All right. Final thing we're going to do here, guys, is a $25 gift card from Chesapeake. Gary, I know he stopped in earlier, but he's been quiet ever since then. So I don't know if Gary's still in here with us.
Characteristically.
Yeah.
That's characteristic with a Gary in it.
Yes.
Well quiet. Played. Yes. Thank you.
Well played there. Well played. So what we're going to do here for this giveaway, guys, is this is the old school giveaway. This one is giveaway time, where I am going to get a random number. Actually, I'm going to do it on the browser here so we can highlight it and just show you guys real easily. And it's going to be a random number generator. Couple of rules, guys. You are only going to enter once. And remember, the internet prioritizes your answer over everyone else's, okay? Just something to keep in mind there. Thank you, OCD. I appreciate that. Anytime you guys go back and watch videos, I love it. Hurts my soul a little bit because some of them aren't the greatest quality, or any of like my personality is a little bit more muted, but it's still good information. So that's why I leave them up. And it's fun to see growth, right? If you go look back at your old live streams, it's interesting to see the growth, and you're the same person, but it takes a skill to talk to a computer
and to just show who you are.
Yeah.
To be comfortable enough to let that kind of come through.
Yes, absolutely.
Look at me, world. Here I am.
Right. I mean, it is the beard world. So,
right.
All right. So, guys, you're going to wait until I give you the range. And I got to say the key word, which is going to be spelled G-O. And you're going to type a number, hit enter, and wait patiently. And we will highlight the very first winner on here. And, guys, if it is your first night, we're here every Wednesday. Come back. We always do this. Jerky, pop, beard advice, good times. We got a Facebook group. I'm live on Mondays as well. And if you guys can, just make sure you're subscribed. The only reason I say that is YouTube has been messing up lately. I know channels that I know for a fact I was subscribed to, and I went, and for some reason the subscription was gone. So if you can just verify, that always helps out. Okay. We are looking for a number between 1 and 30. Go. Good luck, guys. A number between 1 and 30. Go. We got the number ready. We will highlight it and see where we are going. Can we have a beards and bourbon night? Nah. Yuck. I'm not a bourbon fan. Maybe in like a mixed drink. What about you? You ever sip on a good bourbon?
It tends to absorb very quickly into my brainstem. I had
I've never heard
this past
like
holiday,
that.
But the year before it all of a sudden lights went out, and I was.
Oh, when I was there?
Yeah, you had left afterwards, but yeah, I slept on the floor of the bathroom.
Nice.
It just was like all of a sudden, it's one of those things that goes down too easy.
That's how it absorbed. Okay, gotcha. All right. And this is another reason why there's no way. We had 130 people in here.
Especially that number too.
Right. All right, we're checking again, guys. I went through and make sure you are only entering once. I know we got some new people in here, but only enter once while we are checking through. This is a $25 gift card to Chesapeake Beard Co. Actually, Beard and Grooming. All right, let's see here. And if we don't have anybody, we're going to re-roll. We have like 10 people that pick number 11. All right. Okay. So multiple entries.
What is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep, literally there. So, guys, remember, please only enter once. We did have somebody get the right number, but they entered multiple times. Even if it was your first number, it disqualifies you for all of them. So, please only enter once on these. All right. So, let me get up our Facebook thing while we got this going. Okay. So, only once here, guys. All right. But other than that, I think we got to re-roll. All right. Let's go ahead and stop. No entries after this point. No entries after that point, guys. And we're going to redo this one. Okay. Got it, Mayor?
Yep.
Guys, it's going to be a new number when I tell you the key word. And it's up to you if you want to throw your same number or switch it up. Would you be a switch it up guy or throw your same one?
Throw the same.
I'm throwing the same
play
too.
Your numbers today.
I'm throwing the same too. That's going to be my shot on there, okay? All right, guys. The range is 1 through 30, go. And a couple of people went early. That's all right, but it's 1 through 30, okay? And now we are live with everybody. Hey, Wayne, you're welcome, man. All right. Maybe early.
Hopefully.
Maybe really early. There's no way. If not, we just quit. We quit because I didn't see it when it was flowing super fast there. Okay, there's one.
Right.
So we have one. All right, now let's go back up and see if anybody beat it or if there are any repeats. Okay, I'm glad we have one for this round. It is a new number, so keep that in mind, guys. All right, nobody yet here.
I'm watching for the repeat. And
okay.
I see it.
Okay, good, perfect. Good luck, everybody. Checking for everybody.
Don't throw another number in there.
Nope.
Just qualify yourself.
Yes, even if it was, yeah, right, because we do have a winner. Okay, our winning number, let's go ahead and highlight it on the generator, and then we'll highlight the person, because there could be multiple people, but it comes down to the first person. The correct number is 8, and our winner is Aaron Barnes. Aaron Barnes, congratulations. We just need your email address. That is all we need is your email address. Let's put his name down here. How do we want to have him contact?
Aaron, you can reach out to me on Instagram at MayorsBeardJourney. If you are a part of the Facebook group, message us there. You can put it in. I mean, pretty much those are two good ways. Yeah, we just need an email, so it's pretty simple. So congratulations, Aaron. That is a $25 gift card. We do need your email address. I will put up the Instagram for the mayor and myself. If you guys have not and you want to consider following us on Instagram, we show other sides of ourselves. Sometimes I show off my calves. So that's on Instagram. Can get you guys a little there. No, we show off our family. You said cats, right?
Yeah, I show them off too.
See them very much on there. Calves, yes. Cats,
The mayor shows off skiing. Oftentimes, that's kind of the picture right now. Mm-hmm. If you guys didn't know, his kids are they ski racers? Is that a proper term?
Yeah, I mean they're not going to the Olympics.
Okay.
I'm sorry, boys, I love you, but they are good skiers because
that's
of it.
Cool.
They're gonna be able to do that their whole lives.
That's cool. All right, wait, you're on Instagram? Funny, Brian. Brian.
Geez. He's giving us a hard time.
Yeah. We don't talk about Instagram that much. I don't think that's over.
I think it's round brush time, Brian.
Yeah. Blowout beard. All right, guys. Mayor, final thoughts on this Wednesday night?
As always, positivity was awesome. Thanks for making my Wednesday night amazing. Join the Facebook. Consider joining the Facebook group, Command's Corner. Thanks for being here, guys. Loved it. I always enjoy this.
Hey, Monday night, Command's Corner, whiskey and hardtack. I'll have the final one. It'll be out here. Holly's gonna rush ship it, make it happen. The first on this channel, I don't know any other channels, doesn't really matter, but the first on this channel, a community collaboration that we came up with from an absolutely amazing company, Whiskey and Hardtack. Monday, guys, that's gonna be pretty cool. If anything, it's going to be just like a beautiful collector's item and kind of like a legacy thing. It does have different colored labels too, so it'll pop out from your normal Whiskey and Hardtack collection.
Yeah.
So awesome, guys. Thank you for everything. Friday video, got a review. My review on Friday is my CBD 1,000 milligrams collaboration. Oh, yeah. Friday morning. And then Sunday, another awesome video talking about a good topic that we bring up often on this show. A lot of my video ideas lately have come from this show.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's like just a little bit different angle.
It is. Gives me the thought process on that. Okay. Is community on the label? There's going to be something. I think it's like Commands Corner. There's going to be positivity. I'm not sure exactly. Right. This one says Commands Corner #1 tester. So there'll be somehow you guys will be worked into there. So yeah, I think we might put Brian B in the ingredients. Who knows? Who knows?
You never know.
Yep. You never know. All right, guys. Enjoy the night. Have a great week.